Hello and welcome back to the Broken Wing Racing League. I've had some technical difficulties. This is why I'm late. Also why I had to restart the stream quickly. But we're all good now. More or less. There's some logos in the top right that I was not able to get in today as part of the technical difficulties I was having. But we will get them in for the next race next week. We are 7 minutes into the race qualifying here at Road Atlanta, the short track. I'm going to try and do as much catching up as possible here for my insubordinates being so late. Again, just due to technical difficulty that I've been having. That aside, we're at Road Atlanta. It is the track we are at. Is the short version of the track. Get the race info up. As Lars spun it. It's just a short track. Just more like an oval. More or less small little chicane there. Just before the final corner. And yeah, we're going to be on board here with Michael Othon, currently P6. We'll go with Jason Chen, who is our current leader here in P1. On track, and also P1 on the leaderboard. Just trying to make that a small screen here beside me. Perfect. And yes, Jason Chen, who is currently P2 on the board, is P2 in the ranking in the championship. 1,542 points, leading by just over 300 points, I would say, over Daniel Varon. Daniel Varon, who is sitting P2 right now. We'll go on board with Daniel Varon. Just looks like he just came out of the pit lane there. He is sitting P2 in the championship with 1,200 points. P3 on the track right now is Angelo Benolo Soto. He is sitting P4 in the standings with 896. 3 in the standings is Tom Smith, who's just in P5. He is at 1166. He is 40 points, give or take, just behind Daniel Varon in P2. So those two will definitely have a close battle. P5 is Lars Tyhouse, currently sitting in the pits right now as the race qualifying is about to end. And with that being said, we'll just quickly rifle through. Tom Smith in P5, Michael Othon P6, Lars Tyhouse P7, Kyle Strauss in P8. Gareth Ham did not qualify, did join, but I do not think he will be racing tonight. The Vees will be coming out shortly. Should be on track now. Go to Joshua Justice, who I believe is our lead V on track. Just quickly go through the race standings. P4 being Angelo Benolo Soto, because we've gone through P1, 2, and 3. P5, Lars Tyhouse. P6, Kyle Strauss. P7, Christopher Hanna. P8, Michael Coate. P9, Dave Palmer. From then down, none of the drivers are here. If you show up, I will say your name in the standings. The battle in the race with Angel and Lars will be close. They're just about less than 10 points away from each other. Now to our V's. We only have 4 V's tonight. Joshua Justice, Guido Marzucci and Jason Grider. We do have Sam Warden as well. He is not so far joined with us. In our V standings, it is Guido with 1526 in the lead by just under 200 points ahead of Joshua Justice, who is about to cross the line, set our first V time. He is in P2 with 1377. Ken Poulin in P3, who will not be here tonight. We'll probably be using this as a drop week. The top three have not missed a race, so the drop week will be depicted on their lowest score. Joshua Justice with a 111.92 and Guido with a 111.42. And we just have two V drivers out here today. Nothing too crazy with the V's. Jason Grider, he is out here just today. See if he can put a lap in here. We will go on board with Jason Grider. Oh. There we go. We're good. No, we're not. Maybe. There we go. We got him. He's back. We're navigating these S's. Not too bad. Gonna hang the right here. The GT3s hang a left through there, and it's very bumpy and very dangerous. This looks also very dirty. Clearly, it doesn't get raced very often. But we're back onto the back stretch here, coming towards the final chicane. Like I said earlier, this track is very oval-like, with that chicane there being the only time you really have to brake, more or less. And we coming around here, see what kind of time he's able to put in. Puts in a 113.04, just 1.63 behind Joshua Justice. Joshua Justice only 0.2 behind. Go back to our normal TV3 camera. If Joshua Justice is able to take it even closer. He's only half a tenth now behind Guido with that last lap he just put in, so he will definitely be pushing, and I believe he might have the pace to pit Guido on the P1 here for pole. Go on board here with Guido Marzucci, because we've only got just under 4 minutes left of the qualifying for the V's here, and only 3 V's have seemed to show up. So I think throughout this race we'll have a quick little few ganders at the V's, but most of our attention will most likely be on the raise for this one, but I do think it will be close between Guido and Joshua. And with the, even though there's just 3 Vs, they should give a little bit of a hindrance to the raise. Saying that now, also remembering the layout of the track, they might not, because they could just go around. It is a very wide track. Yeah, GT3s drive here quite often. So that in mind, is parking it up. We'll go back to Joshua Justice. With that in mind, the Rays might just be able to carry their speed right around these V's and most of these corners. Obviously not the hairpin, not hairpin, sorry, the chicane, but all in all, I think it'll be okay. Justice coming into the pits. As we've got minute 30 and counting until qualifying here is over. Guido is back out there. Looks of things, but we'll stay here with Chase and Grider. Personal best first sector. See if he can keep improving his time. At 112.3 currently. So just 9/10 back of Joshua Justice, you can see there. Second personal best sector. See if he's most likely will be able to improve on his time here. See what he's able to muster up. $112.05. Not quite into those 111s, but he's right there, right on the doorstep. I think he'll be able to keep just in touch, hopefully, with the other 2 V drivers, and try to make it a 3-way battle and as interesting as possible for those 3. With our 8 Rays, should be a very, very good race indeed. Jason Grinder will come across the line there. Guido, see if he's able to improve on his time. Improve personal, actually, very best. That actually might have been. That was even faster time there by Guido. Didn't need it. He was already P1, but he got it. So that was very good. I don't know why ours is showing up on screen. It shouldn't be, but it is. And there we go. That's what I wanted. P1 in the Rays is Jason Chen. P2 Daniel Varon. P3 Angel Soto. P4 Michael Coate. P5 Tom Smith. P6 Michael Othon. P7 Lars Tyhouse. 8 Kyle Strauss. We'll go to our Vees, P1, Guido Marzucci, P2, Joshua Justice, and P3, Jason Grider. Gareth Ham is not with us, and Sam Morden is also not with us. Yeah. Here to the grid. Lars is on screen there on the bottom because I am new to this UI that iRacing has brought out. I've been in the process of moving and not being able to play around with it. Won't be able to hear what anybody's saying. Thank God. I was able to figure that one out. But, you know, when they speak, that will show up every once in a while. But there's something else I will fix for next week. So, with that being said, we're going to get it going soon. There was a promo that I missed for qualifying, so I'm going to run that right now. All right, and we're back. Just a little quick commercial from our lovely sponsor, SimMotion. I would like to say we did get a couple other great sponsors. Pull up the names here so I don't get it wrong. Yeah, we have SimMotion, obviously. GitHub is now one of our great sponsors. Rdoks as well, and we still have a Jevicky Insurance group. The GitHub and Rdoks logos will be showing up briefly on the top right of the screen. Once I actually figure that out, I tried to before, and I just got all of the logos, all 5 logos, right in the top right corner, and you couldn't see anything. So I will have to tinker around with that and get that fixed up. But otherwise, great to have them. Safety car is coming into the pit lane now, and we're gonna boogity get racing. And Jason Chen is pulling away right now. So we're gonna start it early. And going into that first corner, everything seems a-okay. 2 degrees just there. Everybody getting away, no problem. We'll go to our few V drivers, see how they're going along. Everything seems to be okay. Nothing too crazy happening there. Go back up to our leaders in the V's. No position changes, sorry. 1 position. Angel Bonotto has taken Daniel Varon. That happened right at the start. We all saw that. I'm forgetting it already. Regardless, we got moves going on. Things are happening. Tom Smith is getting close behind Michael Coate. All right, Michael Coate getting close behind Daniel Varon. I got that wrong. Angel Bonotto Soto is making the move up ahead here for P1 ahead of Jason Chen. He will make it stick. That's very good stuff there from our top Ray drivers. Angel is going to keep it here for a little bit. We're going to quickly take a quick back look at our V's. Still everything is the way it was. Jason Grider is holding on to the back there, so as long as he's able to hold on the back, we could get a good battle with those 3. Michael Coate just there in P4. Lars Tiehouse is up 1 position from P7 to P6. Michael Otham down to P7. Back back up here with our, I'm going to call it the top five Rays. They're close enough to be called the top five. 1, 2 are fighting hard. Third position is getting close there as well. At least that's what it looked like, but it seems like he maybe had to back out. Michael Cote putting on the pressure to Daniel Varon, same as Jason Chen is giving Angel Soto. See if TV2 camera gives us any better angles here. Wasn't a big fan of TV3. As Jason Chen makes the move down the inside and will make it stick. Good move. Angel will be looking up the inside on the next turn and might just take it ahead. And he will. He'll stick it. That was a great fight back from Angel Soto. Michael Cote is still just behind Daniel Varon. Daniel Varon able to hold him behind. The two in the top that are doing beautiful battling, just giving each other enough room, enough space to really make this good battle to watch for everyone involved. Go into the gyro of Jason Chen as they're coming up to the main overtaking position on this track here, which is the chicane. Coming into here, you can really try to outbrake. There's not much braking, but you can outbrake your opponent going into that corner. We saw last lap with Jason Chen. The draft again on these cars are massive. Jason Chen, the inside of Angel into turn 1. Get back into TV2 here. Angel is trying to keep it on. And he won't have a response right now, but we'll see if he's got one later. Tom Smith did make the move on Michael Cote just behind. I did miss that, unfortunately. Angel is right up the rear of Jason Chen. If that wasn't going on, I would definitely go back to that quick little replay, but Angel making the move again into the chicane, getting past Jason. Daniel Varon still able to hold that P3. Tom Smith taking it away from Michael Cote, putting him up one position. Cote now down one position. Jason Chen able to take that spot back again from Angel. I believe these two are just going to have an absolute dogfight right up until the pit stops. We'll see what happens there. Who wants to take potentially the longer pit stop by stopping later and getting more. No, it feels the same. So the pit stop's the same. Just if they want to stop sooner or later is really what it comes down to. Yeah, I'm not too sure if the overcut or undercut would be beneficial here. The pit lane, trying to remember, I believe it's not the longest pit lane. Oh, no, it's pretty long, actually. It is quite a long pit lane, so I believe that the overcut would be better. I can't remember, to be quite honest with you. Might be right, might be wrong. Someone in the comment could maybe correct me on that, but it doesn't really matter. We're here with Michael Cote, who sit in P5, started P4, only down one position so far. Still in sight of Tom Smith. Lars Tyhouse had an off track and lost his position to Michael Othon. we are going to quickly go to where did it go? It was the Tom Smith on Michael Pass. Michael Coat. Yeah, we'll go to that quickly. Yeah, I think maybe just a slowdown, or that seems what it looked like. Probably just a slowdown. Go back to live here. Michael Othon and Lars Tiehouse are dueling for position. I think it also could be Michael Othon wasn't on screen and now is. It could just be having some. I think that's what it is. My timing graph is telling me that Michael Othon and Lars are passing each other, but it's just Michael blipping in and out with potentially some poor internet. You know, that's Michael Othon as Michael Coat is just ahead. There's some turmoil with the Vees. Guido Marzucci just crashed as I was talking about the raise there. We will quickly go back to that replay. Joshua Justice in the blue, Guido in front. And I think Josh just outbraked himself over the back, and Jason Grider is going to keep her going. Guido is also going to keep it going. Joshua Justice is farther behind now, just about just over 2 seconds, almost 3 seconds now. He's behind, but with that being said, it could be another issue. Jason Grider, though, he is now leading the Vees. Guido is pounding down on him, and will try to take that position back from him. Guido probably believes it's rightfully his. And if I was Jason, I would honestly just give it to him. Guido is so quick in the Vees and instantly takes it away. With that contact, potentially could be driving with a bit of anger, but doesn't matter. He's got his P1 back. He's able to just cruise on out. Honestly, he's probably not even angry. He's Italian. He probably just the Italian handshake and got back into P1. It's all good. Back with Angel Soto though in P2. Him and Jason were dueling out there for the first few laps. It's kind of tamed off a little bit, kind of just into a following spree. Daniel Varon also sticking in behind Tom Smith, just a little farther behind, not too far though. Something is that happened with the three in front. He's not too close to get himself involved, but also not too far where someone can rejoin and stay in head. So he's in an okay spot. Honestly, same goes for Michael Coat. A little bit farther behind, but if anything happens, he'll definitely be out of the way. There he is, Michael Coat. Then we got Michael Othon just behind, spelt the exact same way. Totally not gonna screw me up at some point. Anyways, back to Jason Chen as he lost his position to Angel Soto. That was done in the first corner. We'll just go to that quickly. Yeah, right into the first corner. Angel up to the inside, and we'll take it and keep it until right now when he's still got it. Go on board here with gyro. There it is. On board with Daniel Varon here. He's getting the double slipstream off of the two drivers ahead. We saw Jason Chen looking to the right, potentially for a dive up the inside, but decided against it on Angel. And Varon seemed to be a lot more conservative over those bumps of that chicane compared to the two drivers ahead. Didn't seem to make much of a difference as still with the draft with him, he's able to make up time here on these long straights. I would say though, if he was a bit more aggressive on those curbings through that other chicane ish, he would be able to be a lot closer and potentially have a chance for his own pass up the inside here into this corner, as we see Jason Chen going for just that. Back to Daniel Varon, see what he sees, as Daniel Varon has got Tom Smith up the inside as well. Holy, I honestly did not know Tom was that close. Tom, I did not know your game was like that. I'm sorry, I apologize. That's on me. Tom Smith up into P3, up 2 positions from where he started. He's looking good, looking like he's gonna potentially come take the position of P3 from Jason Chen and fight for those crucial championship points. Tom Smith is there he is. He's P3 in the standings, with Daniel Varon just ahead in the standings. So if he's able to keep Daniel Varon behind right now, so that is a pass, not just for track position, but also championship position with these two, Angel Soto, Jason Chen. Not fighting for championship position, but Angel Soto being in P4 and Lars Tyhouse being so close, sorry, just behind in P5 in the standings, and he's sitting P7 right now with Angel in P1. So that is definitely going to be something for Lars to try and work on here and try and get back up through the pack. He's nearly 30 seconds back from our leader. So again, lots of work to do. He wants to try and keep that battle close with Mr. Soto, who is doing an amazing job right now. Ray drivers getting around those 2 V's with ease. Josh is gonna hope that these Ray drivers coming around his fellow V's will slow them down just enough for him to be able to catch up, try and get back into that slipstream. As who is that right there? Is that Michael Coate? It is Michael Coate. Going for some lawn mowing. Each their own. Michael Othon in the pits though. Will be coming in right now on lap 16. Only 16 minutes into this race. Might have had maybe just no, wrong Michael. No, doesn't tell me that Michael went off Othon, at least went off track or anything of that sort. First Tyhouse did have a crash. That is why he is his name is now Blue. Gareth Ham, he's showing up on the standings. He's not here, but it says he is, but he ain't. And Joshua Justice, with those Ray drivers coming through, he was able to get in the slipstream and catch back up and actually pass Jason Grider. We will go to that quickly right now as they pass up the inside through the final chicane for the start-finish straight. We'll be able to hold on to that. It's our man Lars Tyhouse coming around the outside of them. Tom Smith. Passed by Daniel Varon. Smith and Daniel Varon had a small little sequence there. Looks like we're able to go back and look at it quickly. Between the two, Daniel Varon was able to come out on top here. Him in the white car. Yep. Just looked like Tom Smith just had a bad line out of the or into the chicane, and then wide where Daniel was able to just keep it nice, tight, and close. So that's Daniel back ahead of Tom Smith and able to keep that championship P2 in Daniel's hands for now. Go back up to our leaders here with Angel, Jason, and the man Daniel. Damn, Daniel. As Jason's going for the outside run. Jason Grider says some things we don't get to hear. And Jason Chen able to make the move across or by Angel Soto around the outside, making it stick. We'll see if is able to keep that position down the back straight here. Looks like Angel is quite close, looking for that move up the inside. Might get it into the right at the last second. Will not. Will just hold position. Joshua Justice pass Guido. Jason Chen, Angel. We just saw that one. We'll go back to the Joshua Justice passing Guido. In the very similar corner, Jason Grider tried to make up some position there. I went to the wrong button. That's fine. We're back. We're back live. And Angel Soto past Jason Shanahan. We'll go back to the beginning sequence of that as we were just looking at the quick lead change for the Vees. Getting up the inside. Able to hold. Ooh. Able to just hold and kind of close the door on him. Nice and firmly, but not too aggressively. And Angel Soto has got his P1 back as we will go back with our three leaders here. Tom Smith playing catch up now after that little bit of turmoil he had. Almost looked like Daniel was potentially looking to spot a three wide there, but camera angle and how they were set up, that's just how it looked. But I'm sure that's not the case if you do an overhead. But, oh, it'd be kind of cool if they went 3 wide. Jason Chen gonna look see if he can make the pass up the inside here of Mr. Soto. We are getting near to the halfway mark of this race. Minutes into the race. top drivers are holding steady, having some good close battles. We'll go to our Vees here, our top V drivers, our 3 V drivers, our only V drivers, who have stayed as a 3-pack this basically this whole race, and I'm very happy with that. What's that? I was afraid when I saw the 3 Vs that they'd be very separated amongst each other, but I'm happy that all 3 are close to each other. Joshua Justice is coming into the pits. Lap 22. We're now past the halfway mark of this race. So this is the time that drivers will be coming into the pits. Daniel Varon, Tom Smith, Michael Coate have all come in. Angel Soto has stayed out. Jason Chen has stayed out. They're going to keep battling it out. Thought that was a change in the pits, but it was not. Sorry, not Jason Chen. Joshua Justice leaving the pit. Guido on the right. Ray drivers get by Guido, no problem. Will either of them come into the pits right now? That is Angel. Angel is into the pits. Jason will continue along. Daniel Varon, where is he on track? He was coming through first chicane. Coming through the debt. Moment's notice. We will see if he's able to get by. See if the undercut is the right play or the overcut was the right play. We will tell right now. But if Daniel Varon gets out, or sorry, if Angel gets out ahead or behind Daniel Varon, Angel is still sitting here in the pits as Daniel Varon is coming around. Oh, it's going to be close. Angel is coming out of the pits. Daniel Varon coming around that corner, but I think Angel is going to keep it. I think the overcut was the play, as Jason Chen is now into the pits as Angel has just left the pits. So we'll see if Angel is able to catch Jason now, as Angel went in before Jason did. Guido and Jason Grider have also entered the pits. Jason Chen is still sitting there for right now. Still sitting there. He's now starting to move. Will he be able to stay ahead of Angel? Oh, there he goes. He's going to go side by side potentially here into this corner. Angel is going to hold fast, and Daniel's going to keep it for now. He's pushing hard though, Daniel. A little off track there with some cones. Angel's gonna make the move and get it by right on Guido and Joshua Justice. The same thing is happening here, but Guido was able to keep it ahead of Joshua Justice as he came out of the pits as well. Angel still keeping it ahead of Jason Chen, as I'm seeing on my timing. Angel is seemingly pulling away. Does not seem to be the case here for Guido and Joshua Justice. Guido just able to get ahead of Joshua out of the pit lanes there. Josh almost making the undercut work. Very, very nearly able to make that work. Jason Chen almost making the overcut work. But well, they're still going at it. They're going into turn 1 there. Jason Chen able to take the lead back. So It's looking good. It's looking really good. Daniel Barron was just behind, now 7 seconds behind with Tom Smith. Just right behind him as well. There's a battle here for P3 between Tom Smith and Daniel Barron. Now remember, these two drivers are fighting in the championship for that P3 position. Or sorry, that P2 position, my bad. They're battling for that P2 position. So I don't want to say Jason has P3 wrapped up, but when he's battling P4, who is nearly over 600 points behind, that is just the way it is. That was a very weird bonking noise from the Vees. I don't know if or the Rays. I don't know if you guys heard that too. That one really threw me off, threw me for a loop. We'll go back with our top drivers in the Ray class. Angel holding behind Jason Chan after that last overtake was made by Jason. Joshua Justice, Jason Grider does seem to have fallen a little bit off the back of our top two V drivers. It is just a little bit of a shame that he's out of the draft and won't be able to really race with them anymore unless they have an incident, which they might. They've had one already, which gave Jason Grider the lead. So they might have another and allow Jason Grider to potentially take the lead again. But these drivers are very good, very measured. It was probably a fluke accident there from Justin. So I don't, or Joshua Justice. Basically mixed his first and last name together, called him Justin. That was not right. Joshua Justice. Yeah. Other than that, doing good. The two drivers here having a good close battle. And again, very measured. Both very respectful in their driving and driving styles. I believe it'll be a nice close one right to the end for these two. Tom Smith, Daniel Barron. The gap is starting to open up a little bit for these two. About a 1.2 second gap in between each other. Daniel Barron just starting to eke away that a little bit from Tom. What might be the case here with Tom and Daniels. Daniel has faster overall pace, but we'll have a lap or two where it's just a little bit, whoa. It was a bigger mistake than it should have been. Or Tom might be a bit slower on pace, but more consistent. So I know I'm in the first boat of I could be quick, but there's a few laps where I might put it in a wall. So depends on what you need at the time. Qualifying, I feel like my strategy's great. My style is awesome in qualifying. In a race, especially endurances, you kind of don't want me there. That's all right. You win some, you lose some. And Angel still on the back of Jason Chen. We are just over 30 minutes into the race here, lap 30. Raised to about a lap a minute. Do about a lap a minute. So we'll probably get it in around 45, 44 laps, give or take. The Vees are doing 111s, 112s, high 111s, below 112. So we'll probably get, I want to say like 39 laps. I think the Rays, the Vees will get, I want to say. It's my guess. The Rays will have 6 more laps than the Vees. You know, they're racing the same amount of time. How she goes. So don't try to make that move again. Ooh, getting real close there, and that is an incident between the two. Jason Chen has been sent to the Shadow Realm as we don't even know where he went, and Angel Benito Soto sent him there and is going to keep going on his merry way. He looks to have some damage there. Let's go to the gyro, and yeah, that front right is not happy as Daniel Varon is going to take that P1 spot. Let's go with, I believe this would be the one we want. Yep, right here. You get a nice helicopter view, a little touch there, and oh, just unfortunate. I think Jason just got a little squirrely on that first touch. On that first touch, and just very unfortunate for the two drivers there. Tom Smith, Michael Cote, Daniel Barron. That is your top 3, not in that order. I will go in order right now of Daniel Barron, Tom Smith, Michael Cote. That is your 1, 2, 3 as of right now. Angel Soto has parked it in the pits for now. Jason Chen as well. Jason Chen with the black the meatball flag. Angel didn't have a meatball flag, but as we could clearly see on the front right of his car, it wasn't very happy. It was an unhappy car. Angel is going to be there. Jason is going to be leaving. And ahead of Angel. And while all of that was going on, Josh for Justice got past Ito. See if I'm able to find that in all of this mess of a log file that I have. Tells me as things go on, and as lots of things go on, it kind of just rifles you, like the group chat's going off, and you just like get lost and you don't know what's going on. Kind of what's going on. Not seem to find. That's for Ryder. Ah, here it is. This is the one we wanted to find. Up the inside. Nice. And we'll hold it up the inside down turn 1. And he's been holding it in P1 since that moment. Some big movers now with Jason Chen and Angel Soto moving down the pack. We now have Lars Tyhouse up 2 positions, Michael Othon up 2 positions, Michael Cote up 1 position, Thomas Smith up 3 positions, and Dana Varon up 1 position. Kyle Strauss is in the same position he started in the race, which is P8 for the Rays. The only ones that really go down are two drivers to get into an incident with each other. Yeah, it's a tricky one. That incident between those two. Maybe we can go back and take a quick little look at it again. Yeah, we've got some time. We can go look at it again. And we got Angel on the left, Jason on the right. A little tap there on the rear. But I think Jason just gets a little squirrely. I don't think he was squirrely from that touch though. And there's definitely enough space for the two drivers. I would like to almost chalk that up to a racing incident. Just, it almost seems just like a nothing burger to me. Is obviously just contact. Both drivers have taken themselves out. Obviously that's not fun, but at the same time, looking at that incident, there's not much Angel could do in that situation, and I think even Jason in that situation, maybe he could have. I don't think either could have done much. I think it was just a. It's the one word Cooper likes to use. Something of destruction, corner of destruction, area of something of destruction. Something where no matter what's gonna happen, it's gonna end badly, basically. That's what that was in my mind. I think that was a good analogy. We'll move on. Tom Smith in P2. Again, he's in P3 in the standings, right behind Daniel Varon, who is now in P1 and will be taking a good points haul home with that P1. So if Tom Smith wants to take that away from him and take P2 in the championship away from him, he's going to have to try and find something here. But there is just over 5 minutes left in this race until we are done. Joshua Justice still holding that lead to Guido. Guido probably going to try and look to make a move within these next few laps, with some pretty sizable gaps to some of our other drivers. Some of the other drivers on track. I think we'll probably hang out here with these two, eventually till close to the end. Try to capture some of the drivers coming across the line. It's just P1 of either Daniel Varon or Tom Smith, if that is the case. Just being optimistic. Maybe neutral? I don't know. I definitely wouldn't be neutral if Gareth was racing. If Gareth was racing, I'd be rooting for him the entire time, but he did not. He did not. Yes, Justice. Michael Alton and Lars Tyhos have come into the... Why did they do that? Oh, I believe they had an incident. This gap seems to open up a little bit. We can go back and take a look at that incident. I don't know if it was really anything. There's more going on here. Ah, yes, this is an actual battle out of the pit lane. That one makes it okay. And there's another driver there on track. That is very scary, very terrifying. Back live here with these Vees Ray drivers. Sorry, Lars Tyhos, track position just ahead. Michael Alton, and then we got Michael Coate just there as well. Kyle Strauss is into the pit lane. Back here with Lars Tyhos looking to make the move on Michael Othon. Angel Soto is currently in P7, down 4 positions. Unfortunately. Lars going for some cone cutting. I was like, I cut my cone halfway. Oh, bring me to the Vees, the close battle. Something that will probably go to the line this battle. Trying to find some other battles here on track as well that are close, and we'll probably be going right to the line. Just give me a there. Enjoy these guys. I look around for that. Really close battles on track would be Michael Coate and Tom Smith. In just a little bit behind each other. Nothing too crazy. Jason Chen, 2-3 seconds back, basically. Back to our Vees here. Bit of a gap is starting to form up here between two drivers. About 42, 44, and 40 seconds in. About to hit that 45-minute mark. See if we've got some white or checkered flags for our driver here. It did not tell me. Never likes to tell me these things. Guido looking up the inside now. As I thought, Guido was just trying to make up some sort of gap and position just to try and make a move. All right, I am up here into this this final corner. If Josh Justice is able to try and break some of that slipstream, or if he's gonna say, yeah, go for it. I believe in my abilities. They are a little close there with each other, but they're too egregious. They're holding on tight there. You know, out wide, but able to hold it still. Joshua Justice looking to make that move. I don't think he's gonna get it, and that will be that for those two drivers. Guido Marzucci taking P1, Joshua Justice P2 in our V category. Jason Ryder round the track for RP3 position. Give me some. No, it won't. Not yet. It doesn't want to give me standings yet because Jason Grider is still on track. Yuno Marzucci, our leader here, for the B category. That being said, our two race winners here of Inovaran and Guido Marzucci. Um, do not think they will be joining us tonight. For any post race interviews of sorts, as I do not see them in the Discord. So I was a little silent there for just looking, waiting there. Yes, that would be. Oh, no, we do get Guido. Let's go pull Guido in here. Guido, congratulations on that win today. A small field with just you, Joshua, and Jason. But how'd you make out? How'd you like it?
Well, the track is not so exciting with the Vees because it's pretty much flat all the lap.
Yeah,
Just a couple of light braking points. So really not my cup of tea. I prefer much more technical tracks. My favorite one is Okayama Short to
yeah, okay,
compare.
yeah,
So, yeah, it was a good race. I want to congratulate to Joshua in particular because today he was really fast. I got really lucky because uh, when we touched early in the race, he was almost 3 seconds behind,
mhm,
and he had the pace to come back. And to be honest, when I saw the gap, I thought that would be easier today, but he came back. So congratulations to him. And I learned my lesson last week at Lime Rock Park when I went for the overtake one lap too early. So
mhm.
I learned my lesson and I waited for the last moment. This on
Yeah,
on this track, I thought that it would be the best chance to go around the chicane on the very last occasion. So it worked. It's a pleasure to race with Joshua. He's a very clean driver, very fast driver, and also with Jason Grider. Unfortunately, it was a small field, but
mhm.
hey, we all got a podium. So yay!
Exactly. Exactly. But you all three of you get a podium, and no, it was great racing from the three of you, and yeah, I like that. For the most part of that race too, the three of you did stay together, which did make it make kept it interesting as well. Um,
Yeah, here it's pretty much impossible to get away
mhm,
unless there is a major mistake by someone. But it's not even a track where you can make major mistakes. The danger came from the race. So to find the race at the chicane, it was safe pretty much throughout all the lap. Just the chicane, it was a bit dangerous if someone would dive on the inside. But
yeah.
yeah, it was a clean race on our side and a good one. It's a pleasure. It's a bummer that the Vees are not much participated this season. I hope the second half of the season will have more entries.
Yeah, no, I do as well. Personally prefer the V's over the Rays. I like the racing that they have, and I like driving them as well, personally. But no, having more V's on the grid also helps with the Rays and the just that traffic as well of trying to navigate.
Oh yeah, yeah. The V's are really fun to drive. I'd say it, both the V's and the Rays are rookie cars, but not because they're easy to drive, uh, but because you learn how to drive and the knowledge that you gain driving this car, you will bring it to faster cars because here you don't have downforce. It's all mechanical grip. They drive very differently. So in the V's, you learn how to be clean because you have to be as clean as possible and bring as much speed as possible in the corners because you have almost no power on the engine. And the race on the opposite, you learn how to be fast in the corner by really throwing. the car into the corners. To be fast, you have to throw the car into the corners, and then you can correct later. And you learn the basics, but to be fast, it's not easy. So yeah, it's a bummer, but this is a very good league, and
Yeah.
it's unique because because of the format. So it's 45 minutes race with a mandatory pit stop, which is unusual with these cars. There's also the chance of safety car. Today we haven't seen one, luckily, but there is also a chance of safety car, which is something that you don't see much on iRacing, especially on the road courses, with the road cars. And yeah, it's special. It's also well pushed in Reddit and in other social media. So yeah, we will try to push it even more. I guess this track it's a paid track. It's a very used track, but it's a paid track, so not very raced with these cars. So maybe someone was a bit shy to jump in without practicing. But yeah, it's always interesting. Even if it was the three of us, it has been interesting. So.
No, definitely. Very interesting, and no, a very good race from the three of you, and even from our raid drivers. Thank you for coming on here, Guido, and we'll see you at the next one next week.
Thank you. See you next week.
Okay, and yeah, that was our V leader, Guido Marzucci. Again, we do not have Daniel Farron here with us to chat with him. So that will be all from us tonight. On Friday, which is tomorrow, there should be a F4 race. That will be somewhere. If I can find it on the screen. I don't know, we're racing tomorrow for F4, but there's a race tomorrow for F4. That's honestly, that's all you need to know. PC3, that is on Sunday. They are racing at Algarve, Portimao. And we still have the rest of this week to finish the RBR Richard Burns Rally stages. I believe the stages this week are yes, the Swedish Rally. I had to look at my calendar behind me. The Swedish Rally. So that would be till the end of Sunday. Yeah, you get till I believe the end of Sunday to complete those rallies. That being said, thank you everyone for joining, and see you guys in the next one.
Nice work, everyone. Sharp broadcast. Really good. Everyone on the floor as well. Really a lot of hustle. I liked it.